Hello everyone, welcome to Rhythm in Africa and Djembe Lesson 3. So we learn to play different instruments by learning common traditional songs, and then we just play the different parts of the instruments within that song so that you understand how the instruments complement each other. So in this video, we're going to look at the rhythm section of the song or chord progression that we've been doing on the Mbira episode, and it's called Nhemamusasa. So the first thing that you have to know when you're playing the djembe is that your hands should always be alternating like this. So there's no point where the right hand hits twice before the left hand. So it's always right followed by left, and it keeps going on like that. So I'll make an example so that you understand what I'm talking about a little bit better. So let's say you want to make a simple drum and bass beat. You can think it plays something like this. But I'm going to show you a way to play the same thing, but using that alternating technique I just spoke about. So let's say I just alternate my hands like this and then hit the djembe very softly while doing that. And that's called ghost notes. So let's say I'm just doing those ghost notes. So can you see that the rhythm is coming while my hands are still just alternating like this? So almost any rhythm can be done this way. So remember these slashes from the Mbira episode? Those slashes tell you when the bass is playing. So if we apply this to the rhythm section, those same slashes tell you when the right hand is playing. So remember, we always have to alternate our hands. So in between each right hand hit, we're gonna add a left hand onto there. So which means we're going to be playing 4 beats in a bar. Okay, so it's about to get a bit tricky, so you have to pay more attention from now on. So the next thing we're gonna do is to impose a 3-fill onto the beat, right? So what a 3-fill means is we want to play it in such a way that it sounds like the notes are grouped in threes even though they are not. So for us to understand this better, let's do just like a few seconds of music theory. Okay, so most of the music that we listen to either has a 3-fill or a 4-fill. So you can think of a 3-fill as and you can think of a 4-fill as hop 2 3 4 hop 2 3 4, and the feel of a song is usually determined by the time signature. I explained what time signature is in the previous djembe episode. So a time signature with either 6 beats in a bar, 12 beats in a bar, 3 beats in a bar, or 9 beats in a bar, it usually has a 3-fill because all these bits can be divided into threes. So that's what we want to try to do here. So remember, there are 4 beats in a bar, yet we still want to make it sound like they're grouped in threes. So we do that by accenting every third hit that we do, or emphasizing every third hit that we do. So on the djembe, it will sound like this. Okay, we're almost done. So the next thing is to add dynamics to the rhythm pattern. So what that means for now is we're going to play the same things but in 2 different ways. First, the quieter way, and second, the louder way, right? And if you have any questions, just put them down in the comments so that I answer all questions in one video. Okay, so for the quieter way, you just play everything close to the middle, right? And remember, you're emphasizing every 3 beats, so it will be. Okay, so that's the quieter way, right? So now let's go to the louder way, right? So instead of, you're still emphasizing every 3 beat, but instead of doing everything in the middle where the bass of the djembe is, every third hit, you hit harder, but not in the middle anymore. At the ends this time, right? It's louder, and we'll call that, we've called that sound the tone, right? So it will be sounding like this. Okay, so let's put everything together with the mbira or Nhemamusasa, and it will sound like this. And the next instrument we're going to add to Nhemamusasa are the shakers. And subscribe, and I promise to make it fun. Wash out.